It's 9:40 on your Friday morning as you're turning towards your weekend. Dan Buck sitting in for McGraw-Millhaven. It's been a great 4 hours. Thanks for letting us be a part of your Friday. And while McGraw's enjoying a nice European vacation, we've been able to fill in. We've talked about a lot of stuff, including earlier today, Scott Carruthers talking about that volatile stock market. And when you're talking about the economy, a lot of people like to look at new jobs, the unemployment rates, how many new home starts we've got, the stock market trends. I believe more in grassroots type stuff. Like when you go to Lake of the Ozarks, how many boats are on the water and people out there? How full are the resorts? How tough is it to get a spot in a restaurant? How tough is it to get a tee time at some of the top golf resorts? If all of that it's kind of busy and it's really full, that means the economy's roaring and people are having fun on weekends, spending some of that money, that fun money, if you will. It's always a great economic indicator, and the Lake of the Ozarks is one of those great destinations where thousands of St. Louisans will be heading there this weekend and every weekend during the summer. So I decided to bring a friend on, Jeff Carroll, who's down at Old Kinderhook Golf Resort, and just find out how things have been for this summer. The weather's been kind of iffy with a lot of rain, and I'm sure while the grass is extremely plush and green at the beautiful Old Kinderhook course, Jeff, has it deterred people from coming down to the lake with the high water and the no wake over the 4th of July? What's been the trends you've seen?
Well, good morning, Dan. I was going to say, yeah, we use that as an indicator, except when we have tons of rain like that. Now, you know what? The 4th of July weekend uses it as an example. Even with the no wake on Friday, most of the folks that I talked to on the water bars and restaurants were extremely packed on Saturday when they lift the no wake, and it was a great weekend. I think the gas prices this year have helped a lot of people out as far as where they're traveling to and getting down to the Lake of the Ozarks. And we've got a lot of second homeowners down here as well. So, they have some stake in the game here at the lake. So it really, we bring a lot of people down from St. Louis and Kansas City and surrounding states.
I've been down a couple times this summer, and you don't even feel like you're in Missouri. It's just got such a great tropical feel to it. The bars are fun. The restaurants are great. It's only a 2.5 hour drive, but you really feel like you've gotten away, and you can go down there and just truly relax and enjoy yourself, whether you're boating or hanging out at Backwater Jacks or doing some great golfing down at Old Kinderhook. It just it seems to be a phenomenal getaway for people. Are you still seeing it as a key destination? And I'm always blown away by the depth of people from where they come from. I mean, we're seeing 8-10 states really Lake of the Ozarks drawing from now, aren't we?
Yeah, and sure, I think we're considered more of an entertainment type lake. There are a lot of the lakes around the state for sure that don't allow any development on the water. We have development on the water, and it gives people things to do other than the normal, fishing and skiing and stuff, which is done. We do quite a bit of that during the week down here. But weekends, it's for the boaters and for the visitors and for the tourists.
Yeah, and jet skiers. I mean, that's always a great time to be out there on those wave runners. Those things are a ton of fun. Let's talk a little bit about Old Kinderhook. A lot of people don't know about your truly championship signature course. It is, in my estimation, one of the most beautiful courses in all of Missouri, and I'm sure you guys have had to fight that lake coming out of its banks. Any of your holes get affected? Because literally a lot of your holes run right along the side of Lake of the Ozarks.
Yeah, we're still dealing with a little bit of the aftermath from the rain. Didn't have any problem with the lake level. Our ponds on property had a little flooding issues. So, but yeah, I talked about the lake being an entertainment lake and the development on the shoreline. And you've driven into the property before, and I'll see you again this weekend. But Old Kinderhook is kind of the lake the way it was meant to be, and that's kind of one of our taglines. You drive into property, and it's not like you're at Lake of the Ozarks. It's like you're, on an off-site property. It's on the water, but it's far enough out that we don't have a lot of boat traffic out there. and it's just a different feel to it. It's such a beautiful facility.
I always call it like the Eddie Bauer side of the lake. It's a little more outdoorsy, a little more rugged. You got more gun clubs. You got a rifle club right down the road. There's a lot of things to do in and around Old Kinderhook, which is what I like, without having to be, in traffic jams going to the shopping malls. You know what I mean? It is kind of a remote location, but still close enough if you need to run into the stores.
Sure. We're about 18 minutes from the outlet mall, so we're right there in the heart of everything. A lot of people think that we're way out there, but and then we're 5 minutes from Tonka, which was recently voted the number 4 state park in the United States. A lot of people have missed that. Like you were talking about, we have a Hunter's Ridge, which is a high fence hunting facility located by us. It's such a beautiful area. The backdrop of our Tom Weiskopf signature golf course and the new lodge that we just built. It's a perfect setting down here at the lake.
And like you said, I'll be down there this weekend. We'll be shooting our pilot for a new TV show coming to Fox Sports called The Manly Man Show. And you guys really see a lot of guys making man vacations down there, or as we call them, mancations. What a great getaway. Kind of tell people about the amenities people can experience there at Old Kinderhook.
Oh, and we're so excited for your crew to come down, and we're excited for the filming and excited to be part of the show. As far as amenities that we have, we're known for our golf. We're one of the 4 signature courses at Lake of the Ozarks, and we also built this new 84-room hotel. It's a hotel, but I can't call it a hotel because it's a lodge. It looks more like a lodge, and it has a 250-person conference facility. We have a award-winning fine dining restaurant at the Trophy Room. We also have the lake access. Something interesting, my boss was called a little crazy when he decided to build this, but we have a outdoor ice skating rink in season. So about mid-October we'll start freezing some ice, and we'll have that outdoor ice skating rink. And right now it kind of doubles as sand volleyball courts.
Well, I love the fact too you can get one of your villas or one of your cabins right there with your 4 buddies. You have exclusivity. It's private. You can grill. You can hang out. You can, kind of have your own private space. But then right there next to you is the lodge, the restaurant, pools, whatever else you want to do. But you guys have these awesome cabins and villas right along the fairways. It's an awesome layout.
Sure. Guys trips are great. We can house anywhere from a couple guys that want to come down just for the weekend up to 10, 12 guys in one unit. We have different size properties, golf cottages, patio homes in the villas that you were speaking of. We have some private homes that are on the rental program. So we do see a lot of guy trips down there, and we're excited to put together a couple mancations for you.
So the economy is doing good because Lake of the Ozarks is booming. You guys have had a good year, you're saying, huh?
Yeah. I think we've had a great year this year. It seemed to come back after 2008 gradually. It hasn't been a fast process, sure. But real estate sales at the lake are up. At Old Kinderhook, we're seeing more in the real estate sales. We're seeing more traffic down here. Like I said, gas prices probably help that out quite a bit.
That's great. Well, Jeff, a quick plug. How do people find out more about Old Kinderhook? How do they book their trips and make a weekend or a weekday stay with some of their buddies or their families to come down?
Well, you can check us out at our website, which is www.oldkinderhook.com. All of the information is there. We have quite a few package options out there for you. We're going into our first full-blown Christmas season with the new lodge, and so we'll be doing carriage rides and Santa, and that's another nice thing too that we didn't mention is that Lake of the Ozarks is a great wintertime destination too, with the shopping and how beautiful the lake is during the winter. So we're kicking off a good, getting ready to have a big start for that, and so they can check us out on the website and or watch us on the show.
That's right.
Spring.
That's right. There's a great shameless plug for me, and the new TV show Manly Man as Old Kinderhook will be one of the first featured resorts in our Mancation segment of that show next spring. So thanks so much, Jeff, from Old Kinderhook Golf Resort. Keep up the great work, and I'll see you on Sunday.
Thanks, Dan. Looking forward to seeing you.
All right. It's 9:50 on the Big 550 KTRS. Back with a final word, final segment in a minute on McGraw.